Hey y'all, what's up? This is Rosie, and I am on this group on Facebook called Black Girls Write Too. And in that group, a very interesting question came up that I never put much thought into. And it was something like, why will a man date a woman for several years but marry the next woman? And I never thought of that before, but it's true. I've seen it. They will date one woman for 5, 7, 8 years, never even talk about marriage. They'll live with another woman for 3 to 5 years, break up with her, and then the next woman that they get with, they'll marry her. And I'm just wondering, is it because the first 2 women didn't somehow show themselves as worthy enough of marriage that this last woman connect with him more? Did she demand that he marry her? I'm just wondering, what is it that touches a man's heart where he says, this is my wife, or this is gonna be my wife? I never put much thought into that before, but I have seen it so many times throughout my life. I don't know where that vehicle is coming from, but I wish it would shut the... Oh, it's right outside my window. Anyway. But yeah, I've seen it so many times, and sometimes women do it too. They'll date a man for a few years, and then they'll just up and leave and go off with the next guy. And then they'll wonder why he's not marrying her. And then they break up, and she marries some other dude who didn't treat her as well as the very first guy did. And I just wonder, why are relationships like that? So I would really like to hear some comments from some guys on this subject. Why will you date a woman for several years and then break up with her and marry the next woman that you're with? What is it that touches your heart where you look at the next woman and say, yeah, I'm gonna marry this one? Now, for me, I was only married once. In my lifetime, I've had I'll say technically it was 3 relationships, but I only should count 1. And I don't know. The first guy I talked about in a video, and he smothered me. I was in high school, and he was looking to marry me, and it scared me. It scared the crap out of me. And so he ghosted me right after my grandfather died. And I was so glad. I was never gladder in my life to be ghosted. I dated this other guy for a few months, maybe a couple years, I don't know. I shouldn't really count him either, because he was I don't know. We never really made it official. He never came out and said right off that I was his girlfriend. He used to tell me that he loved me, but he didn't say that we were together. And then he dumped me on the night that my great-grandfather died. And so this other guy, I called it hanging out, but he calls me his ex. I did not know that until my oldest kid said that he was talking to somebody and referred to them as his ex's kid. And that struck me as weird, because I didn't see us as in a relationship. I always thought of him as my friend. He's a real cool guy. He's very smart. He's really electronically inclined. Everything he knows about computers, I believe he taught himself. And he's just he's just a really nice guy, and I used to talk to him every night on the phone, and we used to go to the mall and stuff. When Beavis and Butthead Do America came out, we went to see that the very day that it came out. Like, I think we might have been at the first showing. And so, we went early in the day, nobody else was there, and it was so much fun. And then we went shopping. I won't, oh God, I don't want to get too personal, but yeah, he calls me his ex, and I didn't know that he saw us as anything more than friends, because we never really made anything official either. And the guy after him is the one that I married. And he didn't treat me as well as the guy before him did. And sometimes I look back on that and I do have regrets. But, yeah, there is a guy that I skipped over, but that's only because I went out with him twice. And then he ghosted me. So I don't count him at all. He was a gorgeous guy. And he made it clear to me that he was only looking for a lover. And we didn't get that far. So, yeah, I don't count him. So, the guy that I wound up marrying, we stayed married for like 5 years. And then... Were we married? No, we were married for 8 years legally. But we were together off and on throughout our marriage for like 5. And he is the biggest mistake that I made, and I do have regrets of not staying with the guy before him. But the only thing I don't regret about being with him are my kids. Those kids are my life. I don't know what I would do without them. Yes, I have made some mistakes with them in their growing up, but it was all a learning process. I've learned from those mistakes, and they said that they've forgiven me because I did apologize. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the relationship. And also, I'm wondering, why do some men feel the need to be so controlling and possessive and abusive in relationships? Why do you hit your girlfriend or your wives? Why do you control their every move? Why is it that if they so much as look at another guy, they just glance at them and you get mad? Or you accuse her of cheating? Why do you why is it that you do her so wrong and treat her like shit, but you won't let her go? Because it's not love. Do not dare say it's love. It is not love. Love is not wanting to hurt the person you're with. Love is wanting to be nurturing and caring and supportive and wanting to protect her and your kids if you have them. That's what love is. Love is not beating them, abusing them, calling them names, punching them, hitting them, kicking them, raping them. It's not any of that. What you're doing is you're slowly killing them from the inside out. You don't love them. And so I'm just wondering, why do you feel the need to do that? And women, there are some women like that. Why do you do it? I doubt that I will get answers from people who are really like that, but I can't help but wonder, what is it inside these people? Are you just born evil? Are you just inherently that bad? And is there something going on in your life that you don't have control over, that you feel that you need to control somebody else's life? And so, yeah, that question just sparked a lot of curiosity within me. Why is it that you will stay with one woman for so many years and you just have this relationship with them, and you make her think that you love her, and then you suddenly leave her and you marry the next woman? Why do you do that? Why? It makes no sense to me. And so, yeah, with that, I am going to go. I hope that you like this video, and I hope that I've sparked a discussion and gave you guys something to think about. Sorry for all the flubbing. But yeah, I'm gonna go. As usual, there is a donations link in the description. If you would be so inclined, click on that, support me and support my channel, and I would appreciate it very much. And I love you guys very, very much. Hope to see y'all on the next upload. Bye for now.